All right, Hammer and Hank, if I hit the production, are you ready?
Yes, buddy.
Let's go.
You're listening to The Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe.
Yeah. Yeah. Hammer and Hank, legend on the airway spree. Autistic kingpin, Cali's hard OG. Wild 949, he the voice they need. Doghouse days, laying down the creed. Too legit to quit, Hammer and Hank on fire. Mic in hand, lifeline and wire. Radio beast ain't showing no tire. Underdog champion, always going higher. Wild like a wolf.
What up, Hammer and Hank?
How the heck are you, Ryan?
I missed you, bro. I've had quite the week. How have you been?
I did too.
What's going on with you?
I had a big Thanksgiving dinner.
What did you eat on Thanksgiving, Hammer and Hank?
Turkey, Joe cream salad, cherry pie, and cranberries.
Do you like Thanksgiving food?
Sometimes.
I don't like turkey. I know it's the cliche thing, but it makes me sleepy, man. I'm good.
Okay.
I know. Absolutely riveting. Hammer and Hank, you'll never guess what happened today.
What happened?
So I'm trying to kind of, lose some weight. I know I'm not fat, but there's something called the keto diet. But I call it keto.
What's the keto? What is the keto diet, buddy?
The keto, I'm glad you said that because then the listeners that don't know will know. It's pretty much where you only eat nothing with carbs. So you eat like meat. And I call it keto tendencies, where last night I had chicken wings, but then I also had I went to Dairy Queen and got a cotton candy blizzard. So it's a mix. But it works. But here's the problem, Hank. When you got to go to the bathroom, you got to go to the bathroom. So I was driving from a girl's house this morning around 12:30, and the Howard Franklin's like a 10-mile bridge. And I rip a fart, and all of a sudden I go, that might be a problem. So I keep driving. I don't want to speed and get pulled over. And the bridge I'm looking at the GPS, and the bridge is like, you'll be at your destination in 9 minutes. And about 3/4 of the way across the bridge, I crapped myself. But you know what, Hank? It was a very good crap yourself. But sometimes, and I don't want to get too grotesque, sometimes it goes down to jeans. It was just in the underwear, so I was fine. So I just threw out the underwear and put the jeans in the wash. For the situation that it could have been worse, Hank. But still.
It could have been worse. I have number one accidents sometimes.
Isn't it weird, too? Because you're, kind of connected to your body. I'm, driving for 7 minutes sitting in my crap. I'm like, this is a very humbling moment. I'm on mushrooms, allegedly. So I was just very, I was, getting to know my poop. I was sitting in it, this is what I created, Hank.
All right.
Hank, I know you said right here, because I don't want to do poop humor too much. That's, to me, the lowest of low. Our first ever full show was January 2nd or something, or the end of December, because I was super busy last year. But we did an interview last year. You hit me up, and then I saw that you wanted to get back into radio, and I got you back into radio, blah, 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 da-da-da. It doesn't matter.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome, because you would have done it yourself. But here it says that it's the 1-year anniversary. In some ways, even though the show didn't really go into full force until January, we are 31. We are 31 episodes in.
Cool.
And it's our 1-year anniversary, Hank.
Thank you, buddy.
How do you feel? You wrote that down as a topic. How do you feel about it being
extremely good?
What's so extremely good about it, Hank?
I've done a lot. I learned a lot from you.
I learned a lot from you, too. You're a fearless guy. I'm a guy that talks behind the microphone, and you are the most fearless guy I've ever met, bro. Singing national anthems. You're welcome. Singing national anthems and that. I think it's been a beautiful partnership, and our ratings have been through the roof. All right,
cool,
Hammer.
buddy.
All right, I know. I try to be cool. Hammer and Hank, what are some of your radio career memories?
Yes.
What are they?
Let me, last year, of course, I started this podcast with you, and the ratings went through the roof, like you said.
Yeah.
And I love it.
And we've gotten better. Our first few episodes, there was a lot of that miscommunication where I say something and you do your classic okay, which means you don't know what to say. So then I kind of learned how to talk to, not that you're hard to talk to, but we learned each other. Because at first it was just kind of us, let's do this segment, but we're getting really good at riffing. I also would listen to old JV show episodes to see how he communicated with you, because me and JV were good acquaintances. So, a lot of the inspiration goes to JV, for sure.
Thank you. A lot of the inspiration does go to JV and Elvis.
So, to me, more JV. I want to talk about something before we move on. There was a radio show in Chicago called Eddie and Jobo. Eddie and Jobo were like doing real prank calls, because the ones you hear on iHeartRadio, like if you're in Tampa on FLZ, it's all fake. But Eddie and Jobo were doing real prank calls when it was real, and they had a kind of a show that was like a cleaner, family-friendly version of the Doghouse, and they were the kings of Chicago for, I don't know, 22 years, and then they've done...
generations.
Yeah, literally. And Jobo died at the age of 70, and these guys are the absolute reason I'm in radio. And I talked to Eddie this week. He's heartbroken. All of Chicago's heartbroken. So I just want to give a little shout out to Jobo. His radio name was Joe. It was Joe Bohannon. So then he did Jobo, but his real name is Joel Colborn. But rest in peace to one of the greatest radio shows ever that should be in the Radio Hall of Fame, along with the Doghouse. So that was very sad for me, because also this is the 11th anniversary week of my dad dying, and me and my dad used to listen to Eddie and Jobo, and it's the one thing we had in common. So it's been a very emotional week. And then to top it off, Hank, I crap myself. But Hank, I know you don't know what to say. All right, Hank, I think it's time that we have a little bit of laughter here. Did you get my email about the jokes?
Yes, I did, buddy.
Let me play the music. Let me turn it up in the club.
Punchlines cracking louder than a cat, no punk. Ryan Hoppe, ride shotgun with Oak. Dropping these last crew, never going broke. It's a Hammerin' Hank show, keeping it raw. Jokes sharper than a blade, cutting through the saw. Every segment fire, humor like a bird.
All right, Hammerin' Hank.
Watch the tables turn.
I tried to catch fog yesterday.
Yeah, you tried to catch a frog?
Fog,
yeah.
missed. Computer sit down.
Why did the what?
Computer sit down.
Why?
Because it needed a break. What do you call a dog that can do magic?
What?
A Labracar. LABRACAD.
All right, let me help you out.
RADOR.
It's the cutest thing you do when you. All right, let me see here. Let me see the punchline. I sent it to you. 1 second, so I can get the junk. What? What a friggin' terrible joke. Thanks, ChatGPT. What do you call a dog that can't do magic? A Labracabrador. Oh, that's terrible.
A Labracabrador.
Yeah, next.
Why don't DAs tell jokes?
Why?
They crack up. What did one wall say to the other wall?
What?
I'll meet you at the corner. Why was the calendar scared?
Why?
Its days were numbered. What do you call Sleeping Bull?
Michael Jordan?
Bulldozer.
A bulldozer.
Why did the bicycle fall over?
Why?
It was too tired. What do you call cheese that isn't yours?
Nacho cheese!
Nacho cheese. And finally, why did the math book look so sad?
Because it's a terrible class?
Nope, because it had too many problems.
Oh, my goodness. Good job, Hank. Oh, yeah. Do you hear this church music?
Yes, I do.
What's going on in church, Hammer and Hank at CV?
CV First and Cash Valley will be playing Advent Week tomorrow. I mean, after for Advent. Advent season tomorrow.
Take 2. Advent begins tomorrow?
Advent begins tomorrow.
How excited are you about it?
Pretty good.
What's so good about it, Hank?
We light the Christ candles for the next 2 Sundays.
And what does that mean?
We celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Why do you believe he's your Lord and Savior?
Because he does a lot of stuff for me.
What does he do for you? What do you guys talk about?
We talk about the book of Hebrews.
Mm-hmm.
And then begin tomorrow will be in Advent week. In Advent.
Do you get one of those calendars with the chocolate?
Nope.
Why? That's you. Wait. Let me pause the music. Why don't you get the calendar with the chocolate?
Because I'd rather have dog calendars.
That's adorable, Hank. You're the best.
Thank you, buddy.
Anything else going on in church?
That's just about it.
All right, Hank. What's going on with... Let me turn off the music. What's going on with the Modesto?
Modesto, they have a new team called the Modesto Roasters, which will be a member of the Pioneer League team beginning 2026.
Mm-hmm. How excited are you?
Pretty excited. I wish that's wouldn't have left.
I know. Well, at least you got to sing at the last season they ever had.
Thank you. I hope to sing the national anthem at the first season of the Modesto Roasters.
We need to get a list of things that we need you to do. Is there like a minor league NBA team out there?
Talking Kings.
Yeah, we got to see either Golden State Warriors shoot big or like maybe the San Fran. Would you sing at the Giants game?
San Jose Giants.
Would you?
Yes.
We'll see if we can make that happen. Hammerin' Hank, let me hit the music. If I hit it, would you be ready for pop culture trivia?
Yes, buddy.
Let me hit the music. Woohoo! Right here.
On the show with Henry and Ryan. Pop trivia questions, yeah, no lying. Got my mind sharp like a blade that's flying. They asking those questions, got my brain frying. Hammerin' Hank's got the mic up high. Pop hits playing to the end of the sky. Gotta keep it real, can't let it slide. Answers in my head, can't let them hide. Pop trivia, yeah, we bringing the heat. Get your knowledge up, take a seat. Playing those hits while the knowledge fleets.
All right, Hammerin' Hank, what do you got?
We'll have the #1 hit record behind closed doors way back in 1974.
Steely Dan.
Nope, Charlie Rich.
Next.
Top 10 hit record, Come On Over, back in 1999.
98 Degrees.
Nope, Christina Aguilera. And speaking of Christina Aguilera, I just saw her concert video on YouTube.
Was it the song Dirty?
Yep. I wish I went to see her in person.
We'll make it happen, Captain. Any other ones?
Yeah.
Any other ones, Hank?
That's it for Pop Music Trivia this week.
Who are your pop music buddies of the week?
Oh, Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
Megan Trainor.
Oh, yeah. Run a train on her.
Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato,
and
yeah.
Also, you can't forget Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, my God. That'd be the greatest foursome ever. That'd be fun. Why do you like them so much?
Because I wish I was seeing them in concert.
Mm-hmm.
If I sat in the first few rows by the stage or on the floor, I would dress up.
That's awesome. That's good. Hammer and Hank, if I hit the music, are you ready for Buddy of the Week if I hit the music?
Yes.
Let me hit the music.
Tune in to the show. It's Hammer and Hank. Autistic genius, always keeping it dank. Henry Oaks on the mic, hot riding shotgun. Roll call for the buddies, we just having some fun. Buddy of the week, who gon' get the crown? Hank bringing smiles, shut the haters down. On the airwaves, we breaking the code. Streetwise vibes on this radio roll.
Hank?
My buddy of the week is, I have a lot of them.
Say them all.
Alex from Hot 97.7.
Yes, sir.
And you, Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, thank you.
And also, Just Blaine from Ride the Wave Media.
So Just Blaine is our manager at ridethewave.media is the website. Hot977fmradio.com. You can hear Happy Hour every morning, 6 to 10 a.m., and the Hammer and Hank Show will be premiering this week, and then you'll be doing your own on-air shifts. And you can check me out at Ryan Happy Radio. What else, Hank?
And you can check me out on Instagram at DJ Hammerin Hank.
Hell yeah, we do that right now. Anything else? Any other buddies?
Yes.
Who?
Sandra Pena, which is my longtime buddy. I think I got her in the radio myself.
I did. You got her in the radio?
Yep.
That's
she was attending Newark Memorial High School back in the early 2000s.
Oh, that's cool. Anybody else?
And Sandra Blank.
Mm-hmm.
Pastor John. Mark Birkin, who took me out to lunch at the Chevy's Mexican restaurant in Union City last week.
Nice.
And also, my sister Smurfette.
That's good. That's good. Anybody else? What about your dad?
And my dad and my dog Marty.
Woof, woof. That's good, Hank. You're a good man. Anybody else?
That's it.
No, because we've been so positive this episode, we got to have a little bit of edge, a little bit of negativity. Hank, who is your bad person of the week?
I don't have one this week.
I have one.
Who?
It's so, and hear me out, it's such low-hanging fruit to every week hate on Donald Trump. But this week, because I try not to get political, this week he called Tim Walz the R word on a Truth Social post, and I am sick and tired of how people are not mainstreaming, but they're making that word prominent. Like that was a word you did not say, and now it's making a comeback, and I think it's despicable. So I
think it's so too, buddy.
I think anybody that uses that word is a moron.
I think in 1998, a writer for the San Francisco Chronicle named Jerry Carroll.
Yeah,
he called me the R word too.
Well, he's a douche. Have you ever read the not Harvard? What's the school out there? Stanford. Have you ever read the Stanford article about you?
Nope.
It's very fascinating. I sent the guy a little bit of an email. He was talking about all the raunchy prank calls you did back in the day. Probably better you don't read it, but you are world famous, Hank. Hank, is there anything else you can think of?
Yes.
What is it, Hank?
Some concerts I like to attend next year?
Yeah.
Meghan Trainor.
Oh, yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter. And also, any Wild Nation concerts that come to the Bay Area this year.
That's awesome. You got to hit up Selena because Graham won't.
All right.
Hammer and Hank, anything else?
Yes.
What's going on?
I'm looking forward to Christmas this year.
Me too, man. It's been such a crazy year. It's the least we could do.
I know.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said it. What do you want for Christmas?
Sounds like Giants clothing.
Yeah.
Like the beer batter T-shirt, Trills T-shirt, and it sounds like Giants patriotic T-shirt.
We'll see if we can make that happen. Anything else, Hammer and Hank?
That's just about it.
Let me hit the music. Oh, yeah, Hammer and Hank. It's been a good show.
Very good show, buddy.
You want to do any shout-outs before we get out of here?
I had to give a shout to my friend like Eagle, you, Ryan Hoppe.
Thanks.
Blaine, Alex at Hot 97.7, and also Gil at Hot 97.7 in Fresno for letting me on their air. And also, my dog Marty, my sister Surfette, my sister Sharon in Great Bend, Kansas, all my friends in Rush Center, Otis, and in Great Bend, Kansas.
Yeah.
All my buddies in the JV Show Fan Army. All my buddies at the CV First Church in Cache Valley. All my buddies at the Rush K News, the Mid-SOB, and the Great Bend Tribune. And all my buddies at the JV Show Fan Army.
Is that it, Hank?
And also to my buddy Sandra Pena And last but not least, freestyle singer Angelina.
Sign us off, Hank. Episode 31.
Show, and I hope to see you right back here next week. Peace in your hood.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Yo, Mike Crackle, Hammerin, Hank on the tackle. Autistic mind sharper than a bone chillin' shackle. Henry Oaks with the hops, Ryan Hop in the spot. Radio waves hitting hard like a chef with the pot. Farewell, Hammerin, Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things gotta let the curtain go slow. On the dial, spitting truth with his unique grind. Thoughts intertwined like graffiti on the line. Ryan on the mic, Henry's rhythm divine. They the blueprint. Every beat they design. Static in the speakers where the laughter used to ride. Hank led the show with that beautiful pride. Autism didn't stop him, not amplified. Hammerin' Hank forever immortalized. Farewell, Hammerin' Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things gotta let the curtain go slow. Radio go, never ghost. He a host with the sauce. Henry Oaks and Ryan Hart, lightning never lost. Puzzle piece crown, man, this dude was the boss. City missed the voice, that's the ultimate cost. Farewell, Hammerin' Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things gotta let the curtain go slow. Radio gate never ghost. He a host with the sauce. Henry Oaks and Ryan Hart, lightning never lost. Puzzle piece crown, man, this dude was the boss. City missed the voice, that's the ultimate cost.
You're listening to The Hammerin' Hank Show with Henry Oaks and Ryan Hoppe.
What's up? Ryan Hoppe here, and I want to tell you about the Ride the Wave Media Podcast Network. They got such great shows. It's Practically Magic, Those Guys, Blaine's World, and even my show, Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe, which can be heard by searching Hoppe Radio. This podcast network is going to take over the world. It is everything that radio is missing. Now you're hearing my voice and you go, how can I find it? RideTheWave.media is the website name, and there has all the great podcasts. And once again, this is Ryan Hoppe from the Ride the Wave Media Podcast Network. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ryan Hoppe here. I host the award-winning and nationally syndicated Happy Hour podcast. But I'm not bragging. It's a mix of a 2000s, 1990s morning show in a podcast format. You never know what I might talk about. 1 minute I could be talking about the latest with the NFL side chicks, and the very next second I could be playing an unknown song from the 2000s. My show is an in-studio circus for the age group of 18 to 34, even though we have 70-year-olds that listen. For more info, if you want to be a sponsor, a friend, and no, not a drinking sponsor, a sponsor of the show of Happy Hour, go to ridethewave.media is the website, and RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com. Once again, this is Ryan Hoppe of the Happy Hour podcast, and let's do some business.